Hey, this is Joe Price. I just wanted to show you a project that we're trying to finish this week. It's all the tree extending hints for our 1913 cohort study. The goal of the 1913 cohort study is to make sure that everyone born in 1913 and the 1920 US Census is on the family tree. One thing I really like about cohort studies is that you're trying to ensure that nobody gets missed. So let me show you this part of the project. So these are tree extending hints. You can see we have about 11,000 left. And if you want, you can kind of scroll down and see some of the cities that we're doing. You got North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Tennessee. I'm going to actually, so you can kind of jump anywhere you want. I'm going to actually jump right here in Virginia. So I'll put my name right there, and then I'll check out a few. Okay, so that's how I put it in. And then I click on this link, and that's going to take me into SourceLinker. And so again, I'm going to look at all the clues, kind of decide if this is a match. The nice thing here, I've got a marriage in Brunswick, living here in Brunswick. So this looks fantastic. Now, normally what I would do is I would then add the mother and hit create new person, and then hit add and attach. But if you have Goldie Mae bookmark set up, you can just hit the attach record button and it'll do all the clicking for you. And one nice thing about that is then you can even pull it over here to the side and it'll keep doing the clicking while I go on to the next one. Another thing that's kind of cool is you can highlight multiple URLs and hit Alt Enter on a PC. On a Mac, it's something kind of close, but you could probably Google it. And so again, here I'm looking. So look, we got Brunswick. Birth year lines up, pretty unique name. And then here he is with his wife and then some of his kids. And so we will hit attach record. Now notice that this is all done, so I can just close it. And again, if I'm using Goldie Mae, I can kind of pull it off here. If you're not using Goldie Mae, that's fine. Just you can do all the clicking kind of one by one. That's totally fine. Okay, so we open up here. We look here. We have again Brunswick and Brunswick. We've got birth years lining up, the mom lining up, Maria lining up. Now with Jenny, my guess is she's the same as Virginia. If you look, they're born in the same year, and Jenny and Virginia are clear kind of a nickname combination. And so then I'm going to hit attach record. Now notice that Goldie Mae won't add this last person in 1915. You can add them if you want, but we usually stop here at the 110-year rule. But if you did want to add her, you just come in here and you'd have to write a little note. So you'd say something like born 108 years ago. And so that would allow you then to add her. Okay, and then close that. And over here, then I close. And then notice here, again, these are really great families. Now, this is an interesting case where we've got Robertson on one side, Robinson on the other. You can see that like Robertson and Robinson could easily be, a close transcription of each other. We also have James Moss and Willie Robertson. Okay, and we have these other kids here. You got Lalios and Lazarus. That seems like, pretty close. Mary, Jenny. Okay, so we'll just attach all of these. Okay. And then when you're done, then you just come in here and you put a 1. So even if you decide to skip it, so if you don't think it's a match, just close the window, and then just a 1 just means you gave it a try. And again, you can pick any of the states that are left. And even within a state, you can kind of look at different cities. Or if you want, you can always just click on the volunteer button, hit control down and go to the next open spot. So you can take this next spot right here. Okay, well, thanks for helping with this project. We're really excited. We have about 11,000 families left. And I think with your help, we'll be able to get it done within the next week. And the neat thing is these are all, people that were born just a little over 110 years ago. So they all kind of fit that 110-year rule that we've added them to the tree, and they can be discovered by people that are related to them. So thanks for all your help.